Hey y'all, welcome to Teach Kids Business, the monthly masterclass. And today we are talking about enterprising. This is the recording for those of you who missed it on yesterday. So I wanted to just go back to make sure that you guys were able to see the slides, like I said last night on the live. So enterprising is simply being able to add multiple streams of income to what you are currently doing. And the only way that I know how to fully explain this is by using my baby. So if you don't know Destiny, she is currently 14 years old. She started baking around the age of 5, 6, and she started baking from scratch when she was 9. So her um initial first love is baking. Is something that she's always done, she's always had a passion for, and I'm going to show you how when she started that, how she was able to branch out and do other things. So most importantly, before we even get into that, when should I enterprise? Here are my 3 key things. You definitely should enterprise after you have identified the main thing. So we know for certain, without a shadow of a doubt, that Destiny is a baker. She is self-taught. She bakes from scratch. She doesn't need anybody's help, okay? But she will take the help if it is provided, okay? And so what happens is when she became comfortable enough, she had regular clients. She had people that were placing orders with her. Then she said, you know what, I see a need for something else that still aligns with what I am doing. And that is when she noticed that when she said, I can help other people do other things in baking and not necessarily be in the kitchen, that is when she enterprised. So remember, she started as a baker. Her most favorite thing to do in the world right now is pull apart cupcakes that you see in the top right hand corner, that TikTok symbol. She's made baseballs, she's made flowers, she's made dresses. She loves to pull apart cupcake, but she also makes pound cake in various flavors and slices, as well as cake in a jar. And the cake in a jar was something that just accidentally came upon her because we didn't have any cupcake containers, so we had to put the cake in a jar. And now she is the official baker for Fish and Tips ATL. So she is their only dessert vendor when they have their pop-up shop. So Destiny has had clients for quite some time. And then she said, you know what, Mom, when I first started baking, we had issues with getting her into different courses and different classes, and people would look at her and judge her because she was 9 or 10, and they'd say, she can't do funding, she's not strong enough, or she doesn't know how to hold a pastry bag. And we really had to go to war almost with different people, the different places that were offering courses to let her in. And she said, Mom, I don't want anybody else to have to go through that. So she started doing in-person courses. So her first course, she was very specific with her audience. She wanted to make sure that she taught people that were in the age range from when she started and where she was. So you see this picture here. Her very first in-person course was a course that she held all male students. And that was incredible for her to be the only girl teaching all these boys how to bake, okay? But she made sure that they were around her age. So the youngest was 7 or 8. I think she did ages 7 through 11. So she didn't allow anybody older than her to be in that course. And then over the pandemic, she actually had a virtual baking course. And that was one of the things that created a residual income for her, because that virtual course, she can sell it over and over and over again. We recorded it. She had so much fun, but it allows her for people to still go to her website, click that link, and earn an income. So now with her course, no matter in person or virtual, she has 2 streams of income. So from that, Destiny decided to become an author. Yes, that means she wrote a book, and this book simply just tells the story of how she was able to get her first 10 recipes. So now she has another form of residual income that is still what? It's still in alignment with what she does, baking. I want to keep driving that home because I want to make sure that you guys understand that she isn't doing anything that's not in her wheelhouse. No, I mean, I know chocolate covered strawberries probably look good to her. Okay. Popcorn might look good to her. Okay. Over here doing funding and all this other kind of stuff might look good to her, but she is a baker and she is true to that. So she is staying and continuing to do things that align with what she initially started to do back in 2017, and that is bake. Okay. So now she's established herself as an author because she has this book that a lot of children like, adults like it. There are recipes in the back, and now that has created a residual income because listen to me, she only had to do the work for this one time. She wrote this book one time and it's being sold over and over and over again. Just like that virtual course, she recorded it one time and it's being sold over and over and over again. So listen to me. Y'all are watching a 14-year-old, okay, come up on now 4 streams of income because she's also a speaker. She just accepted her first speaking job just this past summer. And she was excited. She was like, oh my God, Mama, people will pay me to get on Zooms and tell my story. And I'm like, absolutely. I'm like, do you think when I'm doing all these Zooms and speaking all these places, people don't pay me? She's like, oh, I thought you did that for free. No, ma'am, Pam, I do not. I get a check. Okay. So I want you to see that now she can get on a platform like a Zoom or a Facebook Live or Instagram Live, and people are paying her to say, hi, my name is Destiny. I started baking when I was such and such. I do this, and this. This is how I did it, and this is why I love it. And they're able to ask her questions. So I want you to remember now that she's 14, she's had the ability to do so many things. She's won awards. I can go on and on about the things that she's accomplished, but I want to drive home again. This is something that a 14-year-old is doing. Okay? A 14-year-old. If this 14-year-old, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, okay, mom and dad, grandma and grandpa, if this 14-year-old has figured out a way to enterprise, there is absolutely no reason why you as an adult or your child who is in business cannot do the same thing. Okay, so I want to give you a few save the dates before we jump out of here. The digital product launch is going to drop on Wednesday. So that is tomorrow. Today is Tuesday, August 9th. We're dropping those digital products on Wednesday, August 10th. And let me tell you what it is. It is a collection of videos just like this one that your son, daughter, niece, nephew, neighbor's child can watch in the comfort of their home and get the foundational principles they need to actually start their business. It is an introductory course. The videos are short and sweet, of 8 to 10 minutes, and they have accompanying worksheets. I think it's something that they will enjoy, and it could get them started on their quest to entrepreneurship. The second thing is to save the date for the National Kidpreneur Day Gala and Expo. It's November 4th and 5th. It's a 2-day situation. We are super excited. We got some celebrity guests. We have some performances. We're having a gala on Friday night. We can get up and get interviewed and be on the red carpet. So I hope you guys are excited. I look forward to seeing you there. Add somebody to this group. Add a mom, a dad, an aunt, an uncle, grandma, grandpa who has a child that is interested in starting a business. Add them here so that they're able to get in on these monthly master classes. Listen, this happens the second Monday of every month at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So excited to have you guys join us. I'll see you on the next one.